Okay, so I decided to do like a bookshelf tour, but like instead of the books being on my bookshelf, I'm just gonna take them out in like piles because I only have a webcam and it's kind of hard to like do it like that way, so I'm just gonna do it in piles. And yeah, so I'll just start. And um, the first one I have is I got these two from like this one and this one from a flea market, and they come with like um, like four stories in one book, and they're all like classics, and it's from like Reader's Digest. But yeah, and this one comes with Treasure Island, David Copperfield, The Call of the Wild, and Madame Curie. And I only started reading Treasure Island, and that's basically the reason why I got this one, was because it had Treasure Island in it, and I always wanted to read Treasure Island, but I've only started it, I haven't finished it. And then the other one I have is this one, and it comes with The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Great Cases of Sherlock Holmes, Abe Lincoln Grows Up, and Lost Horizon. And I basically got this one for the Sherlock Holmes and The Hunchback of Notre Dame because I was curious in those, but I still haven't read them yet. And okay, these next ones are like Amish books, and someone was like giving them away and they asked if I wanted them, so I just decided to take them because I like books, and I thought they might be interesting. I don't know, because like the first one I read was this one, and I actually kind of liked it, so I figured I might, I don't know, like the other ones. Yeah, but this one's The Covenant, and yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know, it's not like the best book ever, but it's pretty interesting. I don't know, I liked it. And then there's Rebecca's Promise, which I started to read, but it was really boring, so I stopped. And then the second one to that is Rebecca's Return, and yeah, so I haven't read those ones yet. And then there's Wanted, and I haven't read this either. So and then the next two I have are I got at like Barnes and Nobles. It was going out of business, and they had like not all of the books, but some of the books were like 50% off. So I decided to get some, and I actually got three, but I don't know where my other one is, so I just have the two right here. And one of them is Paradise Lost, and I don't know, it just seemed kind of interesting, but I haven't read it because I didn't realize like how it's not super hard to understand, but it's kind of hard to understand, so I just haven't tackled this one yet. And then I have the Shakespeare one, The Taming of the Shrew, and this is actually really good. It's one of my more favorite Shakespeare ones, I guess. My favorite one is probably The Tempest, but this one's pretty good too. And The Tempest is actually the other one I bought, and it's exactly like this one, except, you know, it's The Tempest. And yeah, but I can't find it, so. And this is like a SparkNotes edition, so it has the original text on one page, and then on the other page it has in plain English, so it's a lot easier to understand. And then I have The Princess Bride, which is one of my favorite books. It's just really good. It's also one of my favorite movies as well, but yeah, I watched the movie first before I read the book, and when I found out that there was a book, I had to go get it because I loved the movie, so I had to go get the book, and I got the book, and the book is really good too. But I don't really prefer one over the other. I don't know, they're both good, the movie and the book, so. And then my second all-time favorite book is Inkheart, and I read the whole series which there's 3 of them, and there's Inkheart, Inkspell, and Inkdeath, and I read all of them, and Inkdeath was really hard to read because it's just so, like, it's really big. But yeah, Inkheart is my second favorite book ever, and yeah, because I just really like fantasy type books, and like I can read this book like over and over and not get bored of it. So and then my all-time favorite book is The Secret Garden. I love this book. I don't know, I love the writing, and I love the like mystery behind it, and like, I don't know, this is another book where I watched the movie before I read the book, and like when I was younger I used to love the movie, the Secret Garden movie. So I only just read this recently, but when I read it I fell in love with it, so it's like my all-time favorite book. And then I have this Nobody's Perfect book, which is just this random book that my mom bought me, and it's by the co-author of Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul, so it just has like short stories in here. And then I have The Good Earth. This is actually really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I started reading it and it was actually really good. It's kind of simple and like kind of like a day-to-day kind of thing, but it's still really interesting. At least I thought it was interesting, and it's actually pretty good. And I also saw the movie after I read the book, and the movie's okay. The book is like a lot better than the movie though. And then I have these like Simon Pulse romantic comedy books for teens, and I don't know, I just got them because they're kind of like really easy to read. Like I can probably finish them in like a day if I wanted to, and they're just really fun to read. So I don't know, that's why I bought them. And like I have Ripped at the Seams, and I have The X Games, and 30 Guys in 30 Days, which I've actually read when I was younger, but I don't really remember what happens, and a novel idea. So yeah, they're just kind of like teen romantic comedies that are just kind of like easy to read. And then I have At Large and At Small, which is a bunch of short stories by the same author. And I got this as a birthday present from my friend one year, and it's actually pretty interesting. Like it kind of takes these simple subjects like ice cream and coffee, and like I forget what some of the other subjects were, but just like simple subjects, and kind of goes in depth with them. Like with the ice cream one, she kind of like talks about how the ice cream was made, and like just like how like it came about, and like certain areas in her life, and I don't know, it's just interesting. And the last 2 books that I have are not mine, they're from the library, but since I had them, I just figured I would show them. So the first one is Harriet the Spy, which this is another one that was like one of my childhood favorite movies, and I've seen the movie before I read the book, but I love the movie, the Nickelodeon version of it. It's like really good. I don't know, and the book is really good too, although I haven't finished reading it yet, but I'm going to. And then the other one I have is A Little Princess, and this is by the same author as The Secret Garden, so I kind of got it out. Like I watched The Little Princess before, like the movie, but I never read the book, and since I loved The Secret Garden so much, I figured I would read this because it's by the same author, like I said, and so I figured it would probably be good. And I mean, I saw the movie before, so I know what it's about and everything, but yes, I just figured I'd read the book. And that's like one pile of book, and I still have more books, so I'm gonna just do them in piles like I said, so the next pile I will do soon, so thanks for watching.